video goes out to everyone. I rejected the bribe I was offered. It frankly, I didn't want the bribe, and I was told I had to take it, otherwise, otherwise I'd be killed. And I resisted, and I later learned this offer. It was great. I didn't take it like that seriously, although I knew I had to do it, because I guess a few reasons for that. People would die, not myself. People would die. I would obviously get killed, but that's not important. That's not a big deal. I've been depressed all my life, and I think about death a lot. They didn't come through with the money anyway, and the funny thing is, it was too small for me anyway, so I didn't really care. But it does goes to show, how, you can't trust people, and, I guess I knew that as a child. I was a loner. I didn't like people. They were really, like, easy to control and manipulate, and, it just really, like, it made me hate people. And there's other ways, the 50, like, it's nothing. I couldn't do anything I wanted with that money anyway. Um, and, they're such lame asses. They end up spending so much more on me than the 50 million. Um, and it's just a lot of sheep there. That's it, 50 million. And, yeah, of course I chose, like, I'll just fight. It's not good enough, I'll fight until I die. But, like, I guess it was, like, a couple organizations that screwed up. I think, CSIS was listening to the Russian mafia a little too much, and, CSIS was lied to, saying Russian mafia did this or that. It's their own fault, because I was oh so good looking. I don't want to put on YouTube in case, like, a child sees this. But, there's a gesture I want to make with, my secondary, secondary sexual characteristics. I I have a beef with CSIS, as you know. They're straight up incompetent, and I don't believe my tax money should be going to fund these people. They're really bad at what they do, namely they're not covert, and it is their fault your tax money was all embezzled. We could have really used that money. All this stuff about gas tax, like the carbon tax, it's a scam to really pay attention to it. You need to start asking, where the fuck is your taxpayer money going to? It's all embezzled. I would estimate 10% of it gets spent on programs. The rest is all embezzled. Of course they could afford more than 50 million. On my ass? I knew that. But I was reasonable. I was like, if I have to do it, they were torturing me, and I was like, okay. And the money didn't come through. And then I think it started chain of events in the intelligence community saying, wow, she's a sellout. But trust me, with the right secondary sexual characteristics, they would never call me that. Yeah, it's hard having bee boobs. It's really hard. I had a bad experience with CSIS. Um, when I was being tortured, I couldn't stay where I was staying. It was dangerous. I rented a hotel room to escape my apartment. I tried doing this as much as possible that I could afford. And I got involved with some group, and they're epic fail. They're epic fail. And I'm not part of them anymore. I guess they got mad at me. They're such idiots. They're so disgusting. They're so disgusting. I don't know why people do spy work. I do not do spy work at all. I've never been a spy. I think a spy is someone who gets involved in someone's life and by someone's orders, and they get all the like factual data off of them and then tell their boss who sent them and that stuff. I don't do that. No one ever gives me orders. I've never been given an order in my life. And that makes me really wealthy. I'm not being murdered in the street. That makes me really wealthy. Maybe that's too much, but not nearly enough people tell me I'm ugly. That makes me wealthy. It is good. It's good to wonder who is CSIS, the Canadian Security Intelligence Services. They're involved in child kidnapping, rape, torture, murder, and not much else. And basically, really incompetent. Whatever the Christ they were trying to do with me is straight up incompetent. If they're trying to help me out, it's incompetent. They don't. It wasn't. It was. I can't. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is like the Canadian Intelligence Agency, and they're fucking retarded. They're retard. They're retards. They're retards. I welcome the average alcoholic OW man to scream in a CSIS guy's face. They're that dumb. They're that fucking dumb. They're perverts. You know who they think is a real woman? A real woman. A woman, an Asian, well, a nearly an Asian woman with a 20 inch rib cage and a triple H chest. That's who the help out.